So, what's going on, y'all? Peace. It is I, the Cosmonaut, the wavy one. Yes. So, I just made a 42-minute video. It was going to be like a big 420 video. I was kind of just, rapping, just talking, I know the people who are, the hardcore subscribers would have probably watched most of it, if not all. At the end of the day, I don't really care. I make videos how I want to make them. I don't make them based on whether people are going to watch them or not. Because most people nowadays have terrible attention spans because we've been dumbed down by society and the people who control society. However, right? Usually if you make a video, like 10 minutes or less, you can get more views. And I was actually about to make this video anyway, just so I could kind of have, a longer video and a shorter video. But my phone does this weird fucking thing now where if your video is longer than like 25 minutes, it chops it up into a new video. And I'm not trying to have to upload that to my computer, open up Adobe Premiere, drop it in there, right? I mean, I could have put like a little bit of music in the background, but I didn't want to do all that. So yeah, I just went ahead, deleted it, and here we are now. So I have this. As you can see, it's a little dirty, a little murky waters, right? I didn't have to show you that. I didn't have to show you the last time, but still, I did it anyway. So if you want to criticize, comment, go ahead and do your thing, man. It's 420. Have a blast. So, yeah, man, whether you got some weed to smoke today or not, I hope everyone is doing good. I've got weed. Like, bro, I went over so many things in the last video. Like, there's some seeds right here, right? And literally, I have this, which is a jar full of seeds, right, in different bags based on the strains that they came from. So I guarantee I've got like at least 20 plants right there that will flower and could give me anywhere between, 5 to freaking 50 ounces of plant. Guaranteed, right? I'm confident in that. So, I've got some juice here. It's actually been over a year since I went on that juice fast that prevented me somewhat from smoking. I mean, even after that happened, I continued to smoke. But over time, it kind of just went down, and I really don't even smoke that much anymore. But I actually just smoked a good amount in that last video, and I don't feel like shit, which is amazing, right? The mezcla especial. So if y'all don't know about that, if you don't know Spanish, essentially that's where I take, where's that thing? Some weed, and this is exotics right here. So you see that X? I know you do. Exotics. So it's got like a nice. This is a step above top shelf. So people know about mid. Well, they know about the Reggie, mids, high grade, top shelf, and then there's exotics, and there's probably something even stronger than that, right? But here's my thing, and I've said this probably in like at least the last 4 or 5 videos. In my personal opinion, you don't need to smoke anything stronger than mids or high grade. That's just my personal opinion. One reason I say that is because honestly, this weed's getting so strong. And that's the thing. This is medical quality weed. If you don't have like a medical condition that you're actually buying weed for, then you probably don't need to be smoking medical grade quality weed. But people want to be stoned out of their freaking minds, right? Let me go ahead and hit some. Right? People want to be stoned out of their fucking minds. They want to sedate themselves from the bullshit that's going on every day, all day. What's been going on for the past few months? Bullshit. So I'm not really going to get into that, not going to really talk about the plague, but I will say this, because I haven't said it, and I actually care about people. It's not real. Like, it's not real. Like, so much of the information that people are saying is just not factual. It's not science, right? Everyone's a great scientist or whatever. You went to school for such a long time, but you don't know shit. You still don't know shit. So yeah, peep that inhale, right? I don't always do that. Like a lot of times when I'm smoking with different people, I won't even inhale. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, cause if my girl rolls up like some exotics or some top shelf, I already know for a fact I cannot smoke that stuff. Like I just can't. Like I can, but I'm gonna take like one good inhale, like a good inhale, and that's it. Like I'm done. Like I'm going to start to feel it throughout myself. And like I said, I just made like a 40-minute video where I was smoking. Like I rolled up a joint during the video and all, right? And it's not the best joint, I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, you probably maybe couldn't tell, but it's not the best thing. Yeah, my rolling skills have gone down a little bit. Not that much, but, a little bit. You have to get used to rolling with a filter in there, and there is a raw filter in there. So, yeah, that's like a learning curve, kind of. So, yeah. And then, I was hitting this. I even put this in this and then took a hit. Like, dude, I was going wild. And I still feel fine. Like, pretty much perfectly fine. Like, I feel a little something, but it's really not even bothering me. Like, and if it were to bother me, it would have already started. So I guess I'll just continue with what I'm doing right now, but yeah, other than that, like I'm actually like kind of stoned right now. It's awesome because it's like I really don't even get stoned at all anymore. It's like I'll smoke and I'll start to feel high, but then I'll start to feel bad at the same time. So it's like that brings my high down. And I'm kind of more focused on breathing deeply. And really, you shouldn't do that when you breathe deep. When you breathe, you should start to feel air in your belly. So your belly should expand, and then your chest. And your shoulders shouldn't really have to go up. I mean, they'll naturally go up, but you want to somewhat, control that. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed, because a lot of people are kind of like up here, and it's like, yo, just drop it. Like just drop your shoulder. Like, chill out, relax. Like, massage this area right here a little bit, You'll be okay. But that's because people are stressed out and all this and that. But yeah, this whole plague that's going on right now, it's not scientific. The tests that they're using to see if people have this whole thing, right? The dude who created it said you cannot use it for this purpose that they're using it for now. The dude who created it literally said you cannot use it to determine if someone has a viral infection. Like, but people are going to do what the fuck they want to do, right? And even the CDC in their own papers says if you test positive for the plague, right? That's what we're calling it. I'm not dropping no names, right? But if you test positive for this plague, then even though the test is supposed to clearly be just for the plague, they say in their own papers, oh, well, you might have another bacterial or viral infection. So it's like, so even if I test positive, I might not have it. So what are y'all really testing for? See, stuff like that. I like to really think, A lot of people don't do that. Even Dr. Fauci, dude, he's come out and said this is not that bad. The dude who's supposed to be advising the president, he's come out and said this shit ain't that bad. He did that like a month ago, like a month and a half ago. What are we doing? People are continuing to allow their rights to be taken away. Oh, you can and can't go here, stay at home, you can buy this, you can't buy this. It's ridiculous. The economy is getting fucked over, farmers are getting fucked over. It's a lot. That's why, like, the more you know, right, the more peace it gives you, truly, like, from within. First of all, when you know who you are, right, when you know who you are, right, deeply on the inside, the light being, the God that has come here freaking to experience itself, right? Like, you and I are one. Like, there is no separation. There's no such thing. It's the illusion, right? And the people who know that, right? I'm getting heavy on y'all right now. You need to hit that bong some more, right? You need to smoke a little bit more weed because you wasn't ready for this. I didn't even know that this was gonna come through me right now, but here we are. So, but yeah, man, that's all I'm really saying. You know, like, there's nothing to be afraid of. There never is, right? There never is, truly. So yeah, it's funny. I've had people before say that I don't inhale. I always inhale on my videos. Y'all are crazy. See, didn't inhale right there. I'm not gonna lie to you, but inhaled. Anyway, I don't know who that's for. Anyone talking shit. See, I just have fun with it, dude. I just have fun with it. Like, don't worry. Don't worry about a thing. But it's kind of funny though, because for those of you who don't know, the reason I haven't really been able to smoke is because I went on a juice fast last year, March, 5 days. I wanted to do more, but I was feeling like shit every time I would smoke, and I never connected. So, and I went real deep in on that in the last video, and I'm not gonna do it on this one. But essentially, my girl is on like her 4th or 5th day of a juice fast right now, and she smokes every day. She smokes high grade and top shelf, when last year I was smoking high grade and mids. So yeah, and she feels perfectly fine. You know, if she had started to feel like I felt last year, I would know it. You know, because she'll literally sit here and smoke out of the you can't see it, but yeah, right. No, come back. Right there. That's her little gravity bong. So yeah, she smokes out of that. And that went out. So it is what it is. I'll take another hit out of this one, and then I'll just go ahead and get up out of here. Ooh, we also got this. The vape. This is really for me, but the battery's not charged right now. I guess I should do that. Like, yo, I talked about how I took this to Miami. When me and her went to Miami, we took this to Miami. I talked about when you go to the airport, don't freaking go through the scanner. Not so you can hide your marijuana, but just because, you know, the radiation that comes from that is proven to cause cancer. So, yeah, you don't want that. So when you get there, say you opt out. Like, you can yell it if you want, or you can just tell them, like, yo, I opt out. Like, I'm not taking this. Pat me down. Like, and they have to pat you down. Yeah, the TSA are terrible anyway, but yeah, I'm not going to get into it, man. But, yeah. Health, man. Oh, so many people have healed themselves with fasting and juice, and it's like, I don't want this video to be that long, so I'm not going to get into it. That's why the last video was 40 minutes, because I was like going in on so many different things. It was beautiful, man. I was just free to flow and to be, and it was wonderful. Right? But, yeah. For those of you who are new, thank you for subscribing. I know y'all have probably seen that I haven't really been uploading videos like that, but you still subscribe, so that's cool. So I appreciate you. Always clear it. I get on my girl about that often. She doesn't clear it. I'm like, do you not see it's like slightly cloudy in there? Like, clear it. And she's like, I did clear it. And then as soon as she hits it, a bunch of smoke comes out. I'm like, you telling me you can't see that smoke still sitting in there? Clear it. that smoke is yours. That's your hit. Take it. Take the smoke. Fucking elevate, right? But, so that's the end of this video. I didn't want this one to be too long, but you know me. I like to talk. So, with that being said, yeah, go back and check some of my older videos. I'm going to get this one uploaded today. We actually went camping a couple days ago, and we recorded a video then. It's in 2 parts. The second part is just me kind of ending the video, because we were hearing like some footsteps, which I assume was an animal. It kind of, my dogs, that we brought 2 dogs with us, and they kind of got up and, started to go towards the footsteps and started growling. So, I wanted to cut the video off because it's like, okay, I got to make sure I'm able to protect my people, being the man. Like, I got to make sure my dogs is okay. I got to make sure my girl's okay. So, I had to go do my thing real quick. But it was nothing, they probably were standing there for maybe like 30 seconds. And, I assume whatever it was, like a small animal, it was like, yo, I'm not trying to deal with that. So it just went away. And we didn't have to worry about anything else for the rest of the night. So, but yeah, that's all I got. So go check out my older videos where I'm smoking a lot more weed. Yeah, I might be a little bit more entertaining, maybe some music in the background. Maybe we're inside of a tent, inside of our room, which is actually across the hall over there. This is a different room where we are staying. See, we got the Himalayan salt lamp. It's a pretty good look. We have a diffuser that I bought last week over there. Yeah, it's still going. I don't really smell anything, but that's possibly because I'm stoned now. I'm actually high. Like, I don't get high that often, so that's pretty cool. I think that's a sign that I'm getting better, and mids, right? So yeah, looking at genetically modified foods, if you have not already, if you don't know what those are, because a lot of these freaking, a lot of the weed that people are getting does not have seeds, right? And if you have had strains of weed with seeds before, you can break that thing open and the seeds are like coming from the inside, and no one is out here going all the way inside of these buds to take the seeds out. They're just growing naturally without seeds, which means they've been genetically modified, right? So looking at GMOs, I don't believe in smoking GMO weed. You might ask, what is GMO weed? Well, pretty much anything you get from the dispensary is going to be GMO, right? Maybe not the mids, right? Because they still do sell like mids and high grade and shit like that. So maybe not the mids. I don't know about the high grade. Personally, I have a bunch of seeds, so once I get some land, I'm going to be growing my own marijuana, just pounds of it. Yeah, and I'm going to have a good time because I'm not going to have to rely on no dispensary. I mean, every now and then I might sell to a dispensary if I can, make some extra cash. It's like, oh yeah, we got, 50 pounds of weed back there. I mean, we just had a new harvest of like, 20 more pounds or whatever. Let me just go sell that off. Why not? Get a little extra cash for the hell of it. If I even want to, right? I might just give it away to like my friends or whatever. But that's all I got for this video. I hope y'all are having a good day. It is 420. I know the plague is going on right now, but realize that shit ain't real. If you want to know more about that, you can go to my other YouTube channel, the Wavy one, where I actually am making in-depth videos about that and other various things that people need to know. A lot of things people call conspiracy, right? But it's like the proof is like, it's so obvious. When you literally have government officials talking about it, Bill Gates talking about this stuff, like, this stuff's so obvious, and people are just not there. They're not all there. Like, they're a freaking fractionized part of their whole being, right? And we have to get back to truth. We have to get back to light. We have to get back to what's real. Because we are living in an illusion, dude. The Matrix. The Matrix is real. That book was actually, it was a book written by a black woman. But yeah, like, The Matrix is real, dude. Like, yes, it's entertaining in the movie. It's not exactly like that, but it's like that, you know? So, anyway, that's all I got, because I'm just going on now. But there's so much information, and it's like, But yeah, I mean, if anyone's got questions, let me know. If you want me to make specific videos about certain things, let me know. I'll most likely make those kinds of videos on my other channel, the Wavy one. But yeah, from me to you, peace, love, light, truth, knowledge, all that good stuff. And yeah, I will catch y'all later. Happy 420.